Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at the 1/6 scale Sideshow Collectibles R2 D2 Deluxe version. This guy popped up in the ending of the Master Grade Dark Matter XE review, and a lot of people asked for a review of him. I aim to please. Let's have a look, see what we got. Now this ain't a model kit, this is a full-on action figure, 1/6 scale. But Sideshow Collectibles is known for extreme detail, and this is no exception. This isn't a, clean, out-of-the-box R2-D2. He's roughed up, he's scratched, he's dent, he's dirty, he's messed up. Because in the original trilogy, he was dirty and messed up, because he'd been around a long time. He'd been around since Episode 1. In Episode 1, he was nice, shiny, and new. By the time we get to New Hope, he's kind of, gunky, beat up. Yes, he's on wheels, so he can roll around. Yes, the legs can move just about anywhere you want. And I just love the detail of this thing. You can look at it for days. And yes, it lights up. Flashing red and blue on his front. He's got his hologram camera lighting up there. He's got two lights on the front. He's got this beam going back and forth. And then a green-yellow flash on the back. And it's all activated by a touch panel. There's a little touch panel on the side of his head there. As so. You can take the head off, and there's an on-off switch, and there's a battery in there. They give you the battery out of the box, but you can replace it later if you need to. And you turn the off and on switch on, and then it activates by touch panel. You turn it off, nothing activates it. It does come with a third leg, wheel, whatever. Comes out of the center, just pops out. You have Luke's lightsaber here, and there is a little compartment up here on the top of the head. It slides open, and you can pop the lightsaber in. The only problem is it wants to slide right back on because it's spring-loaded, so getting the lightsaber in there is a royal pain in the butt, so I pretty much never do. Now, on the bottom of the lightsaber is a magnet, which will open up all these doors. Got the one door here, another door there, wrong side, wrong side. There you go, that door, that door, that door. And you can see all the compartments opened up. And there's little tracks in there, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Like I said, I just love the detail on this thing. You can look at it for hours and see all sorts of neat stuff. And, of course, that door, which I'll show you what that's for in a little bit. You also get a restraining bolt from A New Hope. When the Jawas pick him up, they slap a restraining bolt on him from going anywhere he wants to go. And that is magnetic too. You can put it anywhere you want. Well, not anywhere, but any one of those doors. They also give you these shoulder panels can be popped off and swapped. Why would you want to do that? Well, when they made Star Wars, they weren't always paying that close of attention, and occasionally you would see them flip-flopped in different scenes. So if you want to be that guy, you can replicate it that perfectly. You got the periscope, or the external camera. You see that in Empire when old R2 ends up in the swamp. And you have this panel here, panel here, there we go. It's very difficult to open. That has a life scanner in it. Now this is supposed to pop up, and it's supposed to stand at full extension. And if you really work at it, it will stay there for a few seconds. Yeah. And putting it back in is also a pain in the butt, so I rarely fool with this thing. And they give you a bunch of arms. In each side, on both the left and the right, he has these little attachments you can put in. It's on a track, so you can move it up and down. You can change it any angle you want. And like I said, there's a left-hand door and a right-side door. Both of them have that track in it, as you see there. And they do give you a bunch of attachments. You get the buzzsaw, of course. You get the computer connection. You get the welder. You get the spark thing, and you get whatever the heck that thing is. I don't know. And you get the claw, because I forgot the claw. They also give you these attachments here, which make R2 the Bartender from Return of the Jedi when he was on Jabba's barge. And this thing is just insanely ridiculous in terms of detail. They give you the hoses, the whole thing's on a joint system, and you got pistons. You can move it anywhere you want. It plugs into that top section and opens up. And you can turn it any place you want, any angle, move it up and down. I mean, I don't know how often you'd use this, but it's neat that it's there. I mean, the detail on that is just just as good as R2 himself. And they give you glasses for the whole tray. Glasses filled with some sort of green liquid, which is not real. It's plastic, but looks neat. And they plug right into the tray. You can see there. And even the glasses are finely detailed. It's kind of crazy. So you can have your own personal R2 bartender. But my favorite accessory that came with this guy is this. This is Obi-Wan's coffee table from A New Hope. Looks nonchalant, you don't really see anything. So you grab the lightsaber, you pull this little section out of the center. You take this attachment, which is a hologram of Princess Leia, and one of these doodads here on the side. You push down, and lights up. Accompany that with the light up R2 and the light up hologram camera, and you can really create that scene from A New Hope. Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. That's cool. And since the camera will move and his head will move, you can get any angle you want. Looks good all the time. There's a battery again at the bottom of the table. You can replace later if you need to, but they give it to you out of the box. That's cool looking. For some size comparison, this is only one of two that I own, but this is the other one, Dark Lord of the Sith himself, Darth Vader. And this is 1/6 scale, both of them are. These are the only two Sideshow collectibles I own, so this is it I can compare to. Let's get him on the stand. See, he's about the right size. Vader is supposed to be about 7 feet tall, so he's a beast. And R2 is about half that, so yeah, that makes sense. For something you might be a little more accustomed to, Master Grade RX 78 version 2.0, about the same size. R2 might be a tad bit bigger. And in the box itself is actually kind of nice. It has this display window you can open up. If you wanted to leave everything in the box, you can see pretty much everything through this little window. And that's nice they threw that in there. I don't know why you'd leave it in the box, but whatever. And a nice picture of R2 on the side. Final thoughts on this. Same model kit is a figure. Very expensive figure. This is going to cost you about $150. This is the deluxe version. You can buy the standard version from pretty much everywhere. The deluxe version you kind of have to get through Sideshow's website. Sideshow gets you the deluxe version gets you a few extra connections, a few extra pieces here and there. You get the basic R2 in the standard version, but you get more accessories in the deluxe. Like I said, $150. And as far as Sideshow collectibles go, yeah, that's pretty cheap, believe it or not. You don't want to know what Darth Vader cost. Those are the only two I own, and the only two I own for a reason. Will I buy another one? Maybe, but not anytime soon. They're expensive. But the detail on this guy, you could look at him for days. You can just always find something new. Hey, look at the little paint chip they did there. Oh, look at the little smudge of dirt. Look at the way it looks here. And the accessories are neat. Everything is detailed to the max. I mean, if you're a detail lover, you're going to love this guy. But it's expensive. But it's cool. Keep that in mind. But I bought it. I'm happy with it. Thumbs up for me. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. A bunch of you asked to see this after he made a cameo appearance. And now that I think about it, I'm probably going to get a lot of requests for Darth Vader reviewed sometime. So if you want to see that, let me know. Sometime in the future, maybe I'll get to it. Thanks again, guys. If you got any questions, ask them. I'll answer them best I can. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. Hi everyone. Is Javman? Oh wait, I already did that. Right. I wanted to know. I wanted to know what was in those glasses. R2 serving at Wabba's palace. So I went online and I found a recipe. And I made it. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. I said, don't do that. Bad idea. So, yeah. So, didn't taste good. No. And that pink unicorn in the corner won't shut up. No matter how much cheese I feed him.